Welcome to this short practice for balancing our emotions, balancing our souls, if you will, by focusing through and pressing into the mat with both feet, firmly with both feet, and finding that feeling of groundedness. So we're going to start at the top of our mats. You do need a couple of blocks for this practice, but otherwise you don't need anything else. So start by coming to the top of your mat, draw the shoulders down, and come to stand in your strong Tadasana pose with both feet firmly planted into the floor. Draw the tailbone down and the belly button in. Engage through the thighs and just feel the kneecaps lift slightly. And press all four corners of both feet firmly into the mat. Keep the shoulders down, shoulder blades together. Draw your hands through to the heart space. And still with that contact through all four corners of both feet, just start to bring your attention to your breath. Notice the inhale and the exhale through the nose. Try and keep your breath as smooth and as even as you can. Maybe noticing where that breath is coming from today. Is it from your deep in the belly or is it from the chest? And if it's more of a chest breath and it's quite shallow, try and deepen it by drawing the air deeper into the lungs. And as you exhale, just notice your toes spread, almost your feet spreading as you ground into the floor. And start to bring your attention inwards to yourself, to your physical body and to your mind. And notice how you're feeling today. So throughout our practice, we're going to be focusing on that feeling of being grounded into the mat, using the soles of our feet, whether we're balancing or in a standing pose. So try and keep that in mind as we go through the postures and just really press your feet into the floor and use your breath as that anchor to try and give your mind something else to think about other than all the things that might be going through your head. So let's just take another couple of breaths here. Spreading the weight evenly through both feet. Maybe closing the eyes or just lowering the gaze. And then we're slowly going to lower our hands down by the sides of us. We're going to open our eyes and inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, bring the hands down. Inhale, find a half lift, draw the shoulders away from the ears and just draw your navel up slightly. Exhale, fold and step back and find a plank pose. So drawing the feet back, draw the hips down slightly, draw the belly up. Draw the elbows together. Feel strong, spread the fingers, press into both hands. Take a breath in your plank, press the heels away from you. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. Keep the belly drawn up as you lower yourself all the way down to the mat. And come and find that little cobra, that baby cobra. Gently pressing into the front of the feet and lengthening the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, press through the hands. Find your downward facing dog. Press the hands away. Press the feet into the mat. Find that length down the back of the body. See if you can lift the hips a bit higher, encouraging the heels towards the floor. But don't lose that length through the back body. Relax your jaw. Going to take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Keep pressing into the feet and the hands. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last time, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Then we're going to bring our feet to the top of the mat. So walk the feet. Step the feet, however you want to get them there, all the way to the top of the mat. Come and find a forward fold. And then inhale to a half lift. Draw the shoulders back, find length through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push through the feet. Roll yourself up, sweep the fingers high. And exhale, draw those hands down to the heart space. Reconnect with your feet here. Draw the shoulder blades together. Just take a couple of breaths. Press both feet firmly into the floor. And then slowly release the hands. We're going to press our left foot firmly into the mat and we're going to lift the right leg off the floor, but only a little, doesn't need to come up very high at all. So make sure you're standing up nice and tall, press into that left foot and lift the right foot, flexing through the foot, knees bent. Draw in through the belly and press into the ground strongly through your left foot. Hold yourself still. There'll be some movement, of course there will, that always is when we're balancing. And if you wobble, that's okay. Embrace the wobble. Put the foot down if you need to and start to take some deep breaths. Just join back in whenever you feel ready if you need to put the foot down. It's totally fine. Breathe. And then slowly lower the foot to the floor. Walk out through the legs. I'm going to do that on the other side. So press into the ground through the right foot. Start to lift the left foot off the floor. Standing up tall, flex through the foot, draw the belly in and use your standing leg, your right leg this time, to really press into the ground and feel that connection with the earth, with your mat, as you take some deep breaths. Maybe you're a bit steadier on this side. This is my less wobbly leg. Not sure why, but it is. Maybe you've got one leg that's a bit better for balancing than the other. But if you wobble like that, it's totally fine. Another breath. And then slowly release the foot to the floor. Give everything a bit of a shake. And then bring the feet hip distance apart. Draw the shoulders back and down. Fingers reaching towards the floor. Lift your toes, spread them wide, and then place them back onto the mat nice and slowly. So you feel grounded. Every part of your foot's in contact with the mat. And we're going to bring the arms up as we inhale. So sweep the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, you're going to step back with the right leg and find a warrior one. So your hips are tracking towards the top of the mat. Stance isn't too wide, but it's wide enough. And if you need to, you can walk your left foot a bit closer to the edge of the mat if that makes you feel a bit more stable. So draw the arms up, draw the shoulders down, draw the belly in. Really press into that front foot and into the back foot. Reach the fingers high. Breathe. You can bring the gaze up if you wish, or you can keep it neutral just by gazing in front of you. Next time you exhale, reach the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, open out through the chest. Still draw the belly in, draw the shoulders down, shoulder blades together. Take some deep breaths here. Just enjoy that feeling of space through the front of the body. And as we exhale, we're going to come forward to our fallen warrior. So you're going to exhale, keep the feet exactly where they are. Bring your body down, your top body down, your torso down. Your left shoulder is going to be just on the inside of your left knee. Press into that front foot really strongly, draw the belly up. Maybe have the arms away from the body, or you might want to just draw them on the back of the body. It's up to you. Keep breathing in and out. And as you inhale next time, press through the foot, so you draw yourself all the way back up. Release the hands, draw them back up towards the ceiling. Take another breath. And then slowly draw the hands through to the heart space. And we're going to step forwards. Give the legs a shake. And we're going to do exactly that on the other side. So let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, step back with the left leg. Find your warrior one, hips tracking forwards. Arms reaching up, shoulders down. Draw the belly in, really press into both feet. Find that feeling of stability, of feeling grounded. And breathe. Nice deep breaths. In and out through the nose. Next time you exhale, draw the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, open out through the chest. Enjoy that feeling of space through the front of the body, drawing the shoulder blades together. Keep that front foot exactly where it was, knees still bent over the ankle. Exhale. Bring your torso forwards, press into that front foot, come to your fallen warrior. Bringing the arms either off the body or just lower them onto the back. Whatever feels good for you. Breathe. Draw the belly button up towards the spine. Taking some nice deep breaths. Inhale, lift, press through that front foot. Draw yourself all the way up. Breathe, reach the fingers high. This time we're going to exhale, draw the hands down, come into a low lunge. So you're going to step that left foot back a bit and come and find a downward facing dog. So draw the right foot back and find a downward facing dog, but make it a lazier downward facing dog. So maybe your feet are a bit wider. As you bend through one knee at a time, keep pressing the mat away with the hands. Breathe in and out through the nose. Feeling that space through the back of the body, through the back of the legs. And then bring the legs to stillness. Take a breath in your downward dog, pressing firmly into the hands and the feet. Draw the hips up, draw the belly up. And then once again, we're going to walk the feet all the way to the top of our mats. We're going to inhale to a half lift. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push through your feet, coming all the way up to standing. Sweep the arms high. And exhale. Draw them down. Come back to that feeling of gravity, of feeling grounded. That's what I meant to say, grounded through your feet. Press into all four corners of both feet. Draw your shoulders down. Take some deep breaths, draw up slightly through the kneecaps, squeeze the thighs, draw the belly button in. And breathe. Once again, just notice that feeling of each exhale and the feet almost spreading as you exhale. And that feeling of being safe and secure and grounded into your mat. Drawing your attention inwards and not allowing those thoughts to distract you just for the next few minutes. And then release the hands. We're going to come back to a balance. You might prefer to be off your mat, depending on how spongy your mat is, because sometimes I think balancing on a spongy mat actually makes it more difficult. So we're going to lift that right leg again. So you're going to step into and press into your left foot, standing up nice and tall. You're going to lift that right foot off the floor, flexing through the foot, draw the belly in, keep the shoulders down, crown of the head's coming up to the ceiling. So you've got an option, you can stay here, absolutely. Find something for your gaze, for your drishti, and just stay in an upright position. Or you can draw your left hand to your right knee, and maybe draw your right hand behind you, and come to a slight twist. You can see whether you can draw your gaze behind you, which I obviously can't because I've just wobbled. It will challenge your balance if you bring your gaze round. Maybe just draw it slightly to the side. Reach those right fingers away from you. Put your foot down like I'm doing whenever you need to. And then slowly draw yourself back to centre. Place that right foot on the floor. Give everything a little bit of a wiggle. Take a breath. Press into both feet once more. Not worrying about any wobbling, any foot putting down that goes on. It doesn't matter at all. We're just experimenting, challenging our balance a bit. It's never about how long we're lifting a foot for or lifting a knee for. It's about giving it a go. And whatever we're doing, we're challenging our balance in a positive way. So we practice without any judgment, without any harshness on ourselves, just to see what we can do, and remembering that one side might be better than the other for balancing. So I'm going to move my way to the other end of the mat, but you can stay on the same end of the mat, just because I'm going to lift my left leg now. So shoulders down, feet hip distance apart, stand up tall, really press into that right foot. Start to lift the left foot off the floor, coming to that standing balance. Draw the belly in and draw your shoulders down. Find something that's not moving for your gaze, where you can just use it as a point of focus. Maybe stay here, or maybe draw your right hand to your left knee. When you feel balanced, you might then want to draw that left arm behind you. Keep putting the foot down whenever you need to. And you may or may not want to then just draw your attention, your gaze round to the left-hand side, maybe only slightly, maybe not at all. And then come to that slight twist, reaching those fingers away from you. Taking a breath. And then slowly put the foot down, bring yourself back to centre. Roll the shoulders. Press into both feet. And breathe. Reach the fingertips down towards the floor. Take some deep breaths in and out. Making sure you've got your 2 blocks at the top of your mat. We're going to press both feet into the floor, and we're going to inhale, draw the arms all the way up. Exhale, we're going to fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, bring the hands down and step back with your right leg. Draw the blocks nearer to you. Press your hands firmly into your blocks. Press the right foot down onto the floor, including the heel, and extend the left leg. So you're stretching down the back of the left leg. We're looking for length down the spine, so draw your shoulder blades together. Make sure your blocks are high enough so you've got space between your chest and your thigh. We're going to hold this for about 4 or 5 breaths. So try and get length down the back of the body. Press into these blocks as if you're trying to push them through the floor. Push your big toe into the floor on your left leg. And you should feel that stretch down the back of the left leg, into the spine. Almost trying to draw that left hip back and draw the right hip forward slightly. Breathe, draw the belly button up towards the spine. Nice deep breaths. In and out through the nose. One more breath. Then to come out of this, we're going to bend through that front knee. Place the blocks down, we'll need them again in a moment. And you're going to step forwards with that right foot. So just stepping yourself forwards, come back to that Uttanasana forward fold. Take a half lift, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, press through the feet, coming all the way up. Exhale. Draw the hands down, and we go again on the other side. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Hands come down. Step back with the right leg. No apologies, the left leg this time. Draw the blocks either side of the right foot. Left heel's on the floor. You're going to extend through that right leg. So again, draw the blocks back far enough so you can draw the shoulders away from the ears. Press into the ground with your right foot. Draw the belly button up towards the spine. Find length through the back of the body. Press into the blocks really, really firmly. And breathe. In and out through the nose. Feel that length through the spine, through the back of the leg. Make sure the whole of your front foot is really pressing into the floor. So the big toe, the little toe, the sole of the foot, the heel of the foot. Really grounding into the mat. Nice and firmly as you breathe in and out through the nose. And then again, to come out of this, we're just going to bend through the front knee. Draw the blocks to one side, we don't need those again. And then step yourself forward to Uttanasana, forward fold. Breathe. This time you're going to take hold of opposite elbows and just allow the upper body to hang heavy, maybe just gently swinging from side to side. Taking a few breaths in and out through the nose. Breathe. Take hold of your big toes. Draw the shoulder blades together and extend the legs slightly and draw the tailbone up towards the ceiling. So again, you've got length through the back of the body and length down the back of the legs. And breathe, pressing both feet firmly into the floor. Draw the belly button up towards the spine. Breathe in and out through the nose. Keep drawing the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Draw the belly button up. Next time you exhale, just release the hands, come back to that Uttanasana forward fold. We're then going to press through the feet as we inhale, coming all the way back up. Coming back to where we started, Tadasana. Draw the fingers up towards the ceiling, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale. Draw the hands back down to the heart space. Taking a few deep breaths in and out through the nose. Lift the toes, spread them out slightly, then place them back on the mat one at a time. Pressing the whole of your feet, both feet, firmly into the mat. Squeeze the thighs, draw the tailbone down and draw the belly in, shoulders back and down. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Just noticing maybe how your body feels. How your internal landscape feels now after that short practice. And of course, if you're at home, you're welcome to come down to do a short Shavasana or a long Shavasana for that matter. Just take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And we'll close with an exhale through the mouth. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for that short practice.